Yeah, that's not bad. What's happening? We are watching the Brewers, who are playing in San Francisco today against the Giants. Jordan Hicks went out there and gave up a single, but then turned a double play, and then registered a strikeout on William Contreras. The Giants are now coming up to bat. I am MTK. This is Giants Baseball Corner. And I'm just going to be live streaming the game tonight. Hanging out here. Ramos, Adames, Jung-Hoo Lee will be batting third. Matt Chapman batting cleanup. Wilmer Forrest, the DH, will be batting fifth. Followed by Matos, David Villar, Patrick Bailey, and Tyler Fitzgerald. That answers our question. That's David Villar playing first tonight. Excited to get the chance that he gets. Adames moving up in the order. I really like that Baumel is active. He plays with things. You see him experimenting. And in-game, he's very active, too. You know, he has set guys up to perform. And if they don't, they're pretty, it's nakedly obvious whose fault it is. It's not Bowmel's fault, if you know what I mean. I think one of the things I like about Bob Melvin is that he is clear. Okay, here we go. Quintana, that's a sinker for a strike. 0-1 to Elliot Ramos, who started the season so smoking hot. He really had an incredible opening to the season. 9 straight games with hits, 6 of them with extra base hits. It was really impressive. Statistically as well, it was impressive. Of course, here at Giants Baseball Corner, we don't really think of statistics the same way as other places here. I think it's all bullshit. I think everything you guys are talking about is bullshit because we've only had the DH for 3 years. That means all the statistics in the National League prior to now 4 years ago, right, have almost zero bearing on the statistics that are relevant to the National League now because we have the DH when before the pitchers batted. And that is a radical change that they don't want you to talk about or they don't want you to look at because it's just a different way to play the game. And they want to be able to say that the game has continuity to its past, But no, we've shattered the continuity by playing the game the way we're playing the game now. Popcorn, video game, rock and roll version used to be the way we'd say it, but not really. It's more like it's the digital generation's version of baseball. And so everything is entertainment-based. Things are moving faster. There's not really, it's not really about some of the things it was about before. Okay, here we go. 1 down, Adames at the plate. He takes ball 1 from Quintana. Quintana. Guy can roll, man. Let me get the box score up here so I can have stats available. Okay, Quintana, 7th pitch. Adames 1-1 with 1 down, bottom of the first. Willie Adames has a career .357 batting average against Jose Quintana. This is a guy he likes to play against. Ooh, what a beautiful pitch. That was a sinker for a strike right in the bottom corner of the box there. Adames looked at it, and that is a strike looking 1-2 to Adames now from Quintana with 1 down in the bottom of the first. That ball's low, 2-2. I was going to add some tracks to this thing so we have some background music. This is all music I made a few years ago, so copyright won't be an issue, you know what I mean? But there's not that much material here, so I'm going to add some stuff. Quintana deals. Adames hits a grounder to short and is thrown out relatively easily. 2 down. Bottom of the first, 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the most exciting player in baseball, is at the plate, and he takes from Quintana 0-1, a strike with 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee, grandson of the wind, El Nieto del Viento, swings foul. 0-2 quickly to Jung-Hoo Lee. Fan favorite, very exciting to watch. The speedy Jung-Hoo Lee had a triple last night. He looks all around. Here comes Quintana. He deals. Jung-Hoo hits a dribbler foul at the first base line. Oh, and 2 down. Bottom of the first. Jung-Hoo Lee at the plate. Facing Quintana here. Quintana deals high. That's 1-2. That ball was way out of the zone. Jose Quintana, of course, you'll remember him from other teams. Quintana deals, and Jung-Hoo Lee pops it up. That's an infield pop fly to the shortstop. And the Giants go quietly. It is the top of the second. Milwaukee coming up. They will have Frelick, Bowers, and Capra facing Jordan Hicks here shortly. Yeah, if I were to do a whole game, I would have a lot more content. I wasn't really planning to do this tonight, but I just decided to check it out. And since there are no viewers, which is cool. 16 minutes. So how long we're going to go here? Top of the second, Jordan Hicks, who has given up 2 hits already, has a strikeout, but is not allowed to run across the plate, thanks to a double play. You know, that play that let the runner on, they scored that a hit. Tyler Fitzgerald was coming down like this toward the ball, and they literally bumped into each other. Adames was charging it with his glove down. The communication in the infield is not okay yet, folks. It's something of a mess, I would say. Okay, Hicks deals 96-mile-an-hour sinker. That's 0-1. I'm going to wear this with the hat with the light off. This is the old lucky hat. Or lucky visor. Yeah, it's not bad with the light off. I haven't won this one in a while. This is the luckiest visor I own. Jordan Hicks deals 2-1 in the strike zone. A little dribbler to first. Played comfortably by David Villar, who steps on the bag. And that's one down in the top of the second for Jordan Hicks. I am MTK. This is Giants Baseball Corner. Hello, welcome one viewer. Not really doing this the way I'd normally be doing it. This is the first time we've ever done it. I've got the ball game on right over there. Got little scorecards right here. Bye-bye. There was one viewer. Briefly. For said program. All right. Here we go. Jordan Hicks outside. 2-0 to Bowers. With one down here in the top of the second. Jake Bowers. Not playing well this year at the plate. 158 average, only one home run, 3 RBIs, a 673 OPS. And yet Hicks cannot. There he is, finds the strike zone. 2-1 on a, I don't know what that was. Fastball looked like. Sinker got a lot of action on it and not getting the call there. Oh, no, he got the call. 2-2. Okay, a grounder to Tyler Fitzgerald, who scoops it and pops it over to David Villar. Easy peasy. Two down, top of the second. Jordan Hicks looks a little better, inducing grounders now. I like that. Takes the 99-mile-an-hour a sinker that hits the top of the zone. Beautiful pitch. What a pitch that was. Hicks looking better now. Ooh, there he goes. Beautiful. 99 paints the top corner of the box, too. Oh, he doesn't give it to him. He calls that one outside. Okay, so he's 1-1. Boy, these umps. Hicks deals. And the sweeper. Change of pace. Gets him looking. 1-2. Vinny Capra is really not one of the Brewers' better bats, batting .094 in the young season. But Hicks can't find the zone. High and outside. That's 2-2. 2 down. Top of the second. Jordan Hicks to Vinny Capra. Hicks deals. Outside, the count is full. 3-2 to Vinny Capra. Again, not a great batter. .094 this season in the very young season, having only played 14 games. He has hit a home run, but he's got just a 309 OPS. So on a full count, he misses. Jordan Hicks misses. And gives up the walk. The 2-out walk. Not good. And here comes Garrett Mitchell for the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello, one viewer. I am MTK. This is Giants Baseball Corner, and we are watching the game. You can't watch it, but I can talk about it. Hicks deals. 2 down, 1 on. Here in the top of the second as Jordan Hicks faces Garrett Mitchell after having walked the previous batter on a pitch that was high and outside. This one low and in the box for a strike. That's 0-2 to Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell batting .214 this year with 3 RBI, a 607 OPS. 0-2, 2 down. Hicks deals. It's 99 in the zone. Gets him swinging strikeout. And that ends the inning. Or the top half of the second, that is, for the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be coming back to see the Giants batting. It'll be Chapman, Flores, and Luis Matos when we return. That's how it would sound. Justin Zale. What's going on, bro? You think Chapman goes yard? You're the only viewer right now. Zale, is that right? Justin Zale. Chappie goes yard is the prediction from Justin Zale. And then I'll go like this. If Chappie goes yard, I'll go like this. This will be the first time we use the scoreboard. If Chappie goes yard. Oh, like the soda. I kind of feel like I should be able to put the game on somehow, right? Like, what if I just rotated this? They would kibosh it, though, wouldn't they? Would they? If I went like that, they would kibosh it, right? If I did that. There's like stuff hanging in the way, like plants and speakers and stuff. Yeah, they would kibosh it if I did that. All right, here we go. I don't watch the Giants, though. I don't watch the Giants feed. I watch the opposing team's feed. And I don't listen to the Giants either because I don't like Crook and Kipe. I like just watching the game. I'm the only human being who doesn't like Crook and Kipe, so there you go. There's that, too. It's not that I don't like them. I just prefer to... I wish we could have just the audio. How cool would it be if you could just have just the audio of the game, like the crack of the bat and the sound of the crowd and no human beings talking? Okay, sorry. That's a 1-1 to Quintana to Chapman here. Batting .231 with 4 home runs, 14 RBI, Matt Chapman. The captain looks at Quintana. Jose deals, and that ball is low but called a strike. It could have touched the bottom inside corner, and it is given. So 1-2 to Chapman now. You're in the bottom of the second with nobody out. In a scoreless game in Oracle Park, Jose Quintana looks, and it's in the dirt. Like a cricket bowler, he bounces it a good 3 feet in front of the plate there. 2-2 to Chapman. Quintana playing with that time clock. 2 seconds, 1 second, 0. The time clock is expired. All right, somebody needs to say something because this is what I did at the yard. That time clock was expired. It ends up being a foul ball on that pitch, but the time clock is on the screen. I can see it. When I was at the yard, I yelled at the ump. He almost tossed me, and they turned around. I said, look at the clock. This is with Gausman on the mound. That happened. Anyway, 2-2 to Chapman. Quintana deals. That's low and away. It's a full count. They checked to see if he went. The check swing was safe. The count is full to Matt Chapman with nobody out in the bottom of the second. Jose Quintana on the mound. 3-2. Quintana looks, deals. It's low. Chappie chips it away. Foul ball. Still full count. Jose Quintana to Matt Chapman on a full count, bottom of the second. Leadoff batter. Chapman drills it high and deep, but it's going to stay in the yard. The center fielder has it, and that's 1 down. Yeah, but if I can see up there that it was on 0 for 2 seconds, the counter was on 0 for 2 seconds. And there are some pitchers who are famously worse at it than others. Kevin Gausman is one, for example. And so when we had Gausman, I was at the Blue Jays game last summer. I could see him doing it, and it happened twice. And then when I said something to the ump, he pressured him on the clock, and the next pitch was a ball. You know what I mean? So that's my point. If everybody has to play by the clock, not just one dude gets to have a few extra seconds, that's bullshit, right? if I'm looking at it on the TV and it's down 3 seconds past 0, then that's got to be 0. Is what I'm getting at. That's what I theorize. Okay, bottom of the second, 0-2 quickly to Wilmer Flores, who looks at 2 pitches. Here comes Quintana to Flores, 1 down. Oh, a little check swing, blooper. It gets over and dunks into right field for a base hit for the smoking hot Wilmer Flores, who leads the major leagues in RBIs. That's right, ahead of Aaron Judge now. Wilmer Flores leads the major leagues in RBIs. The rules on the clock was 2 years ago. It was begun in 22. The DH was begun in 21. The zombie runner was also begun in 22. Okay, here's Quintana to Luis Matos, who swings and misses at an 86-mile-an-hour changeup for an 0-1 count. With Wilmer Flores on first after that little check swing blooper gets him on base. The slow Wilmer Flores is not a threat to run, of course. Matos looking at 0-1 from Quintana, who deals. That's outside by a mile, and Luis chases it 0-2. Mets just beat the Phillies 5-2. That's good to know. Okay, Matos 0-2 down. That last pitch was so outside, he stepped forward to swing through it. And I don't know what he's looking at, if you know what I mean. Quintana now goes to the same place, down and away, and Matos does not swing at the changeup. 1-2 to Matos, 1 down with Wilmer Flores on. Quintana looks. Deals. Matos dribbles a little grounder. This could be a double play ball. It is, as Wilmer Flores is pretty slow. Matos nearly got there, but he grounds into the double play to end the inning. 1 hit for the Giants. And the score is still 0-0 as we go to a commercial break. I'm going to get a drink. Oh, 5-1. Cool. I'm going to grab a drink. I guess I could open an ESPN, but I don't really want it. Okay, we are back. It is the top of the third. Jordan Hicks on the mound for the Giants. 6-1. And he misses 1-0 to Durbin. This is the kid who hit his first home run, first major league career home run last night. Misses again, 2-0. Jordan Hicks not close. The sinker that time a good 6-8 inches above the zone. Caleb Durbin hit his first major league homer last night. There you go, 96-mile-an-hour sinker with action curves right into the zone, 2-1. He cracks one fair up the first base line. It is inside the bag. Matos is chasing it. Durbin is digging for second, and he will make it. That is a sliding double for Caleb Durbin. Ripped up the first base line. The leadoff batter is on for the Milwaukee Brewers here in the top of the third. Inside out. Oppo. By the way, are you watching the game, Justin, or are you only listening to me describe it? Because if you're watching it, I won't talk as much. You know what I mean? You're the only person in here. Oh, no, another base hit. Ripped to left. Runners in the corners now. Very quickly, Jordan Hicks in trouble. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, runners in the corners. Nobody out. Milwaukee attacking here in the third. Oh, it was a good pitch. It was a 97-mile-an-hour sinker inside, and it was well hit. That was good pitching, better hitting is what that was. So that moves Durbin to third. Runners in the corners for Jackson Churio. Churio swings and misses at the off-speed, 84-mile-an-hour sweeper. He's 0-1 with runners in the corners, nobody down here in the top of the third. Oh, called a ball. That pitch, I mean, Pat tried to frame it. It was pretty close. Bottom of the box there. 1-1. Hicks deals. It's hit back to up the middle. They tag the runner going to second. Okay, this is the second time a weakly hit ball up the middle has happened in this game, and Jordan Hicks has basically just walked out of the way while chaos happened behind him. The last time, Adames ran into Tyler Fitzgerald. I mean, everybody's safe. This time, Tyler Fitzgerald picks it up. He sees the guy coming to second base. He's standing right in front of him, so he tags him, and he tries to make the throw to first, and the throw to first is too late, and the runner scores from third. That's Durbin who scored. Brewers 1, Giants nothing. 1 down, runner on. Jordan Hicks getting peppered with hits now. Beat up Peralta. I don't know. I don't even know who's going to be out there tomorrow. Okay, Hicks in trouble. Runner on, 1 down, 0-1 count. He looks at Christian Yelich and hurls a crazy-looking four-seam fastball 1.5 feet above the zone. Nowhere near. The count is 1-1 to Christian Yelich. Hicks in the stretch, stops, disengages. Okay, here we go. Jordan Hicks to Christian Yelich. He got it. Nice. That's a beautiful pitch. I was hoping he gave it to him. That was that curving sinker. When he has control of it, it's fast, too. It's a 99-mile-an-hour pitch with action on it. 1-2. That one's just a little bit high. 2-2. On the fastball, he's been high twice, but runner on, 2-2, 1 down. Christian Yelich at the plate. Hicks deals. Yelich scoops it. He flips it into left field for a base hit. Runners in the corners. Jordan Hicks has given up. Let's see, 3 hits. Did Yelich leg out a double? Is he that fast? Wow, so the throw from Ramos was made to Chapman. The cutoff throw was made to Chapman instead of being made to Adames or Fitzgerald, and that allowed Yelich to get into scoring position. So that's a defensive screw-up right there. They're calling it a double, though. Yelich double is how we're scoring that. That's ugly. Runners in scoring position now, 1 down. Runners on second and third. Hicks deals. The ball is low. He's 1-0 to Contreras. William Contreras, the catcher, who is no slouch. Hicks pitches beautiful. There's that 98-mile-an-hour sinker. It's 1-1. Runners on second and third. Hicks deals. Base hit. Again to the left field. This time Ramos throws it to second like he's supposed to. The run scores. 2 runs score. It's 3-0 Brewers. On an RBI single by William Contreras, the catcher. He's a Silver Slugger Award winner, this guy. Jordan Hicks in all kinds of trouble. Four hits, 3 runs in the inning. Hey, double play, nice. Okay, so that was interesting. The ball was hit along the first base line, bounced fair right to the first baseman, who caught it, stepped on the bag, and then threw out the runner. So the double play off the bat of Frelick is being reviewed now because they don't know whether or not the ball... Melvin is out there arguing this is bullshit. Okay, here we go. Melvin's out there with the purple. No, he's wearing the purple. Melvin wearing the hippie gear might be one of my favorite images of the year so far. Bob Melvin is wearing the purple hippie jacket, purple color. And arguing with the ump. So I'm trying to figure out what happened here. It looked to me like that was a fair ball, and it's a double play, and the inning is over. Now, because I cannot hear anything, I'm only watching it. I can't tell what the hell's going on here. So when we come back and they put something up there, oh, look, there's a runner on. Milwaukee's still batting. So I guess that was called a foul ball. And we're doing it all again. Well, Melvin just went like this. What do you think that means? With 1 down, Hicks throws to first to keep Contreras there. Contreras takes a lead. Oh, he gave it to him. That ball was low and outside on the sweeper, the off-speed pitch, and the ump gave it to him. It's 1-2. The count is 1-2 to Frelick. That's a beautiful pitch. It's 97 miles an hour, right down the middle. Pop up. Ramos gets it, and Contreras stays where he is. Yeah, so one of those runs could be attributed to a defensive mistake. Ramos should have thrown that ball into the center infielders, not to the third baseman on the previous. Hicks, that's a nice pitch. He's got that sinker, sweeper, high speed. The two, one moves like this, one moves like that. He's got those going well right now. 0-1. There you go. 0-2. That's the off-speed. 83-mile-an-hour sweeper. 0-2. 2 down, 0-2. Hicks trying to get the strikeout to end the inning and limit the damage. That ball's low, bounces on the plate. It's 1-2. To Bowers. Jake Bowers, ground out in the second. This is Jordan Hicks's 55th pitch of this game in the top of the third. He has yielded 3 runs in this inning. No, 2 in this inning, 1 in the previous. That's a nice pitch. He gets him to strike out swinging on a 91-mile-an-hour splitter. Beautiful pitch. Okay, but the damage is done. The Brewers lead 3-0 after 6 hits in this game against Jordan Hicks. Coming up to bat, it will be David Villar, Patrick Bailey, and Tyler Fitzgerald, the bottom of the order. I'm not watching any other stuff right now while I'm doing this. I might have to stop, man. Well, maybe not. I'm just going to go look at some stuff. Yeah, Luka better do something. They're going to win that series. I don't think. Anthony Edwards has got like emotional problems, in my opinion. He doesn't seem like he's not level-headed enough to start being the champion he wants to be. You know. I'd like to see Thunder versus Cavs, bro. That's what I want to see. Thunder Cavs finals. That's what I want to see. All right, we're back. Giants down 3-0 now. Bottom of the order comes up. Though Tyler Fitzgerald batting 9th has proven to be pretty nice. He's been a good setup man for the Giants. But right now it's David Villar, who has not played until the last couple of 3 games. He was a Giant last year, of course. And Villar takes 1-0. Quintana deals. That's a 90-mile-an-hour sinker. Villar looks at it. 1-1. David Villar's a nice guy. He comes and hangs out down at the bar there, or he has in the past. That pitch is low, kind of a lazy curveball. It's 2-1. David Villar has in the past come down and had a lunch at the local pub down in San Francisco. Hey, there you go. Inside out hit, possibly. David Villar deep to right field. It goes off the wall. This is going to be a double, extra bases. And David Villar has a double. That's great. All right. Good to see you back. First double this season for the young man. Leadoff double from the 7th man in the order. Like it. Oppo to the deep right field. Hello, second viewer. This is Giants Baseball Corner behind me. It's the first time I'm ever going live. Look, I got a little scoreboard thing. Oh, I didn't turn the score yet. Shit, I forgot. Because the bad guys got a score. You'll note the 2 colors are the bums colors and our colors. So everybody else has to play the role of the bums when they're being scored here. The score is 3-0. Okay, 0-1 count to Patrick Bailey with David Villar on second after ripping that deep double to right field. And this ball is grounded rather weakly to second. 1 down. There's no 3. It goes from 4 to 2. How's that possible? All right, there you go. Look, scoreboard, bro. Scoreboard, Justin. And second new viewer. Can you see it? Yeah, 3-0. Bad guys, good guys. All right, here we go. Fitzgerald steps in with one down, runner on at third. That ball is low. 85-mile-an-hour changeup just drops into the dirt. Tyler Fitzgerald has been hot since he started talking to Barry Bonds. The Bonds effect is back. He had a conversation with him, and it changed his game. Tyler looks at and chips away at a sinker, fouls it back. 1-1 is the count. Jose Quintana facing Tyler Fitzgerald here in the bottom of the third. The Brewers up 3-0. Ty Fitzgerald has been really good on the road trip. Averaging .318 this season with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and .866 OPS. He swings through that one. 1-2. Jose Quintana deals way outside. 2-2. Looks like Villar has taken third. No throw. So David Villar is now 90 feet from home on a 2-2 count to Tyler Fitzgerald, 9th man in the order. Jose Quintana deals. It's in on his hands, and he just grabs it and wrenches it up behind him and back. It was a check swing that got ripped at his wrist into a foul ball. Still 2-2. Jose Quintana, the former Met, right? Wasn't he? Okay, one down, runner 90 feet away, David Villar. Tyler Fitzgerald in the dirt fills the count. Jose Quintana has lost the zone, it looks like. The count is full. The Giants trail by 3 runs. David Villar has doubled and taken third. I like the aggressive base running. I approve of Bob Melvin sending everybody. They have to get into the habit of it. That's how we're going to win. It's going to be aggressiveness, not laying around hoping things happen. So that's the way the Diamondbacks won in 23, in my opinion. They won by playing super crisp defense and being aggressive as hell on the base paths. So Villar is 90 feet away after taking third without a throw. The full count. Tyler Fitzgerald. Quintana deals. Broken bat single to right field. That will bring David Villar home. The score is 3-1. And Tyler Fitzgerald has another RBI. One down, Giants. Now, that's the second time Tyler has broken a bat and gone oppo for a single in this series. It happened last night, too. Maybe he needs torpedo bats. What do you think? We should get him some torpedo bats. Hot take here. Chandler Simpson will eventually break. No way, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, my God. Don't troll me, bro. Quintana has lost it. He now misses to Elliot Ramos, who is a power hitter, let's be real. He is low. 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Giants trying to get back in this one, having scored Villar. Ramos at the plate. The 1-0. Again, in the dirt. Jose Quintana does not look right. He's 2-0. David Villar has scored on the single by... who was it? I forgot who it was. Oh, yeah, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's definitely a threat to steal. So, and again, Bob's sending everybody, so I think he's going to send him here. It's a 3-0 count, though. There's no reason. It's a 3-0 count to Elliot Ramos. Quintana cannot find the zone. That one's in the zone. Elliot looks at it. 3-1. It's a 3-1 count, and the score is 3-1 in the bottom of the third as Jose Quintana will pitch his 48th pitch of the game to Elliot Ramos. He makes the throw to first to keep Tyler Fitzgerald honest. So that's one disengagement. We gotta start learning how to do disengagements as voice people. That's one disengagement. Okay, Ramos, Quintana, 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he gets it past the shortstop. A grounder up the middle off the end of the bat. Beautiful. A little squibbler off the end of the bat there from Elliot Ramos. One down now. Runners on first and second for Willie Adames, the former Brewer, now facing his team for many years. You like that? Like that little voice action there? Runners on for the Giants. That is pretty amazing. 161 stolen bases. The game has changed, though. You have to understand, no statistic is really comparable to the time when Ricky was playing because they didn't have things like we have today. The disengagements point is the first example of that. Of course, statistically, stolen bases are up 23% because the pitchers can only go there twice now. You know, these are all new rules. It's a new game. So you can't compare anything anybody does to what Ricky did. You know, everything I learned about stealing, I learned from Ricky Henderson, you know. It's no joke. He's Ricky Henderson. Rest in power, Ricky. Adames fouls one off his foot. 0-1. Bottom of the third. Runners on for Willie Adames. One down. Can Adames get somebody home here is the question. Jose Quintana looks. He deals. Adames drives one to deep right. Not deep enough. It is caught. And Yastrzemski will stretch it out and take third. So Adames has a productive out on the sacrifice fly to right. Runners in the corners with two down for Jung-Hoo Lee, the most exciting player in the history of the game. No one's ever seen anything like it. Stop calling him Ichiro. Number 51, like Ichiro. Jung-Hoo Lee. Batting 326 now. He was batting 361 at the end of the Phillies series, which was just unfreaking believable. Batting 326 now with 3 home runs, 15 RBI, a 9.72 OPS. Runners in the corners, 2 down for Jung-Hoo Lee. Jose Quintana looks in at the diminutive Lee. The ball is inside. And Lee swings through it, and his helmet comes off, and he does the hair thing again. What, will somebody get him a helmet strap? This guy's constantly losing that helmet. I feel like he should get a different helmet. Anyway, Jung-Hoo Lee, 0-1. Quintana looks in there. 0-2 quickly to Jung-Hoo Lee. This is a team, though, that hits with 2 strikes better than any team, apparently, in this league. I think a lot of that is because we're trying to draw walks. We are playing small ball. I write about that on the blog, Giants Baseball Corner.com. By the way, you should go there, Justin. Nobody goes there. I have like no followers. I have like maybe 50 people. Maybe. I don't even think it's that many. And I only recently added this back after 12 years. This YouTube channel is from 12 years ago when I covered this team. Okay, 1-2. Quintana deals. Again, in on the wrist. They're trying to get him in on the wrist. And Jung-Hoo swings at that. It's still 1-2 to Jung-Hoo Lee, 2 down. Runners in the corners in the bottom of the third with the Giants down 3-1. The tying runs are on base. That open stance of Jung-Hoo Lee. Here comes the pitch. Low and away, and he swings through it. Jung-Hoo Lee strikes out to end the third, and the Giants are down 3-1. Copra, Mitchell, and Durbin due up next. Justin, one of the reasons why I'm doing this today is because without any promo or anything, and on this channel that doesn't have any followers, there's only 4 subscribers to this channel because it's from 12 years ago. So I'm trying to practice getting the voice back, the radio voice for baseball games. Has like a pattern, a rhythm. I used to be able to do it pretty well. And, when games are good, you want to be doing it, do a little radio call, So this is Giants Baseball Corner at GiantsBaseballCorner.com. I guess I could put this up there now while it's happening, couldn't I? See, I'm the only one doing anything, and I don't know how to do half the stuff, so I always forget to set things up the way it's supposed to be. All right, let's see what's going on around there. The Lakers still winning? Yeah, they've doubled their score, huh? They just know how to grow hockey players in Florida, huh? That's the way that works. So as a result, normally if I was doing this, I would be filling this time right here with statistics, and I would have all my data, and I would have been scoring the game and stuff like that. I'm not doing that tonight. Mostly I'm just checking out the mic, so I can't hear any of this. And I want to see how it sounds back later tomorrow. And I want to see how long, like that's 1 hour right there coming up. We're coming up on 1 hour of this ball game, which I started at first pitch pretty much, right? Yeah, 7:44, right? Jordan Hicks, high again with the sinker. 0-1. Oh, he gave it to him. This strike zone is questionable to me. I don't understand what the hell's happening back there. Okay, so Hicks is up 0-1 to Capra, and then next pitch right in the middle of the plate, but at a slow pace. It is fouled out of play, and Villar can't get there. That's all right, David. You haven't been playing the position very long. I gotta get the ball. Oh, 0-2 quickly to Capra, who looks at a ball in the dirt. 1-2. Jordan Hicks has pitched 58 pitches, is responsible for all 3 of those runs, which came on 6 hits that he's given up. Here's a pitch that gets... Oh, what a play! Oh, man. Matt Chapman just made a typical Matt Chapman play, man, on a ball that was fair by about 3 inches, went across the bag. He just snagged it, turned around, and did that thing that he does with his arm. He's got the most powerful arm, you know? Oh, what a play, dude. Oh, that's beautiful. It dribbles, and he can't dive, so he has to hey, Villar, all right. David Villar playing first for the first time in maybe a long, long, long time. He dug that out beautifully. All right, 1 down. Nice job, Matt Chapman. Captain Chapman. That's what we call him. Cappy Chapman. We believe in putting a C onto Chapman's jersey. He's the best bat. He's the best glove. I don't think there's any argument. Therefore, and we need a leader. Oh, beautiful pitch. It's 1-1. Chapman. Yeah, there you go. So Jordan Hicks now, 61st pitch was a strike. 1-1, another one. See, these are good. These are pitches that are getting chipped away for foul balls. It's now 1-2 to Garrett Mitchell. Or they're, being hit weakly. The trouble is on those 2 plays to the infield, our infield is not in tune yet. Willie Adames has not gelled. It is not chill at all. That's why I'm saying, to me, Chapman's the captain. It starts with him. And Tyler is new to all this, and Adames has to figure out how he's going to work out in there, And our first base situation is a problem. I love Lamont Wade Jr. I don't want to ever get rid of him, but the reality is his bat is a major liability. Wilmer's bat is not. Villar is out there right now. Unfortunately, that double he ripped today might be one of the reasons why Lamont Wade gets a break and David Villar gets to play first for a while. 2-2 count to Garrett Mitchell. Beautiful pitch. Oh, gets him looking on a 96-mile-an-hour sinker. That thing has action, baby. Right into the top inside corner of the box. That's a strikeout for Hicks. How many has he got? Should we look that up? I should get a K counter too, right? Should I get a K counter? I should, right? That's 4 Ks for Jordan Hicks. Is that right? Yeah, 4 Ks. All right. See, this is the kind of stuff I like. I like if he has a shitty little inning and then he gets all. That's better. Here's Caleb Durbin, who had a double and he had a homer yesterday, his first homer in the majors. And here he goes again, inside out. A beautiful hit off the end of the bat to right field. Caleb Durbin looks like he's going to be a pretty good new young Milwaukee Brewer. He gets on with a single to right field. 2 down. Well, Wilmer was a Met for a long time before he came to us. And we hope he retires with us. We love Wilmer Flores. The thing was, he was injured last year quite badly, had a hip problem. So the follow-through wasn't there. He couldn't get any power. It bugged the shit out of him. He had the thing taken care of, and the power is back. He talks about it. Bob Melvin talks about it. Flores is showing that the power is back by driving in runs all over the place. Okay, Bryce Terang, the leadoff hitter, is 2 for 2 with 2 singles off of Jordan Hicks today. And with a runner on and 2 down, Hicks has missed twice widely. Oh, he throws to first. Not in time. So Bryce Terang has been a hard out for Hicks. He hasn't gotten him out today. And he's looking at a 2-0 pitch. He's behind in the count. And he misses on the outside with the sinker. The same moving ball, but outside. It is now 3-0 to Bryce Terang, who has 2 singles against Jordan Hicks today. Here comes the pitch. There it is, top of the zone. It's 3-1. Terang is batting .323 with 3 home runs, 11 RBI. He's having a good season start here. Oh, he doesn't give it to him. Jordan Hicks throws a 95-mile-an-hour sinker that catches the top right corner of the box, and this umpire has not given it to him. That is a 2-out walk after a 2-out single in the top of the 4th for Jordan Hicks. Not good. Here's Churio, who swings through a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Nice comeback pitch there. He challenged him. All right, let's go. 0-1 to Churio, 2 down, runners on. Jordan Hicks throws, misses low. 1-1 to Jackson Churio. Two down. Jordan Hicks trying to get Churio here with 2 on to limit. Bounces in the dirt. 2-1. Oh, he swung through it? That's crazy. He swung through it. 1-2. The ball bounced in the dirt, but Jackson Churio swung through it. It's 1-2. 2 down. Hicks steals. It's a pretty good pitch. The sweeper, the off speed, it's fouled off to the left. 1-2 count, 2 down. Runners on. After a single and a walk issued by Jordan Hicks here in the top of the 4th. He's a strike away from finishing the inning. He turns, makes no throw to second, and then re-engages the batter. Jackson Churio. Here's the pitch. It's in there and popped up to left. It will be caught by Elliot Ramos. And Jordan Hicks gets out of the trouble, the 2-out trouble that he started for himself there. The Giants are down 3-1. Hicks has given up 7 hits. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cody who? broke the lip of this glass, and I didn't want anybody else to drink out of it, so I put tape on it, and then oh, Bellinger. Yeah, I don't want Bellinger. I would have liked to have had Corbin Burns, though. And the Diamondbacks got him. D-backs won today, by the way. Oh, no. Padres won today. Hang on. Who won today? One of them won today. I'm not very good at this job here. Oh, the D-backs are up 2-1. Padres lost. No, Padres won. They beat the Tigers. Alrighty. They're showing replays. Are they going to leave Katana out there? I guess they must, huh? It's the bottom of the fourth, and he's got the lead. They're showing the pitch sequence for Jung-Ho Lee. Okay, here's Chapman. First pitch fouled off to the right. That's 0-1 to Chapman on a curveball. Jose Quintana has pitched 56 pitches. 3. He starts the bottom of the fourth with a strike on a foul ball to Matt Chapman and deals. Chapman swings through the 90-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Just like that, it's 0-2. Quintana, 0-2 pitch to Chapman, high and inside. It's 1-2. Yeah, I saw that. The Cubs were they were ahead when I. Quintana low and a golf swing. Chapman goes down and pops it way up 397, no, probably like 95 feet. And it is caught by the center fielder on the warning track. That's one down in the bottom of the fourth. Jose Quintana has had the most starts, fourth most starts in the majors since 2012. That's an interesting stat. He pitches now and gets a strike on the changeup. 0-1 to Wilmer Flores, the 37-year-old. Hey, he goes inside out and gets another hit for Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 2 today. And Wilmer is once again on first base. That surgery must have done good, you know. All right, let me know if the Bums lose. Okay, Luis Matos struggling at the plate, to be honest. He's 0 for 1 today, grounded into a double play in the second, and has a 161 average. Looks at a fastball for strike one. Matos is struggling. He had the one homer, and he made an incredible play in the field on the road in Philly. The catch. Brilliant catch. Quintana sets. He deals. It's a low ball dribbled to short. And once again, Luis Matos, almost like a carbon copy of the previous play, grounds into a double play to end the inning. That'll take us to the fifth. What a bummer. I was thinking we'd get some action there on the bags. But Chapman, Flores, and Matos go quietly. The Giants trail 3-1. End at 10, Jesus. Okay, Jordan Hicks now. Struggling. 1-0 to Yelich. On a ball that sank below the zone. Now there's one in the zone at 95, a sinker. He fouls it away. It's 1-1 to Christian Yelich. Ten to 10 in the middle of the 10th. Huh. Cubs and Dodgers 10 to 10 in the middle of the 10th. Hicks deals to Yelich low again. He's 2-2 is the count. Yelich had a double in the third that scored a run. One of the 7 hits. Hicks deals, fouled away. 2-2. Jordan Hicks, 2-2 pitch. There it is. The 97-mile-an-hour sinker, and Yelich fights it off. Remains 2-2 on the foul ball. He got him. The splitter. So that's twice now he's gotten the strikeout on the splitter. So it obviously looks or emulates the one of those other 2 pitches, but then it just drops away. And that is cool. That is a nice little setup knockout there from Jordan Hicks on a guy who's not really a great hitter, but he did double off him earlier today, Christian Yelich. So with 1 down, first pitch swung on and driven to Willy Adames, who catches it on the 1 hop and throws out. Was it Contreras? Again, Villar had to do that. Villar had to do the splits there. It was a pretty crazy. Yeah, that was Contreras who hit a ground ball, toward third, and it was charged by Adames, not Chapman, which was interesting. So there's some communication happening there that's good. Okay, 2 down, 0-1 to Sal Frelick. 0-2, another great pitch. The 96-mile-an-hour sinker catches the inside corner of the box. Sal Frelick is 0 for 2. Oh, my God. Hicks misses wildly in the dirt. 1-2 to Frelick. And he chips away at another splitter. He went to the splitter trying to strike him out. Frelick clearly learned something. He went to his knee and bat slipped out of his hand and flew away, but he managed to get his bat on the ball, which prevented the strikeout. So Hicks's use of the splitter in combination with the slider, sinker, fastball, and the off-speed pitches is on full display tonight. It has been successful and it has failed. We've seen all of it. But the pitches are going where he wants them to go, I think, for the most part. It's not a control issue. There you go. Another great pitch at the top of the zone. Hit to Tyler Fitzgerald on the ground, who easily throws him out at first. And the Brewers go quietly. Villar will be batting when we return. What are the Cubs and Bums doing? Meanwhile, 10-10. Oh, the Cubs won. Nice. They walked it off. Love it. Love it. Cubs walked it off. That's good to hear. Giants need a win now. Pods won. What did the D-backs do? D-backs lost. Yeah, Giants need to win right now. I mean, don't need to win right now. It's April. Doesn't really mean anything. But I like gaining ground on the Bums. Rowers in the Bay. Okay, it's the bottom of the fifth. Quintana going out there to try to get himself a win. Leading by 2 runs, 3-1. The Brewers have managed the Giants today. David Villar, who did double last time up, is now at the plate and swings at the first pitch, popping it up into foul territory where it is squeezed. 1 down. Well, Villar had a double, stole third, and scored. And then a first pitch pop-up foul. Pat Bailey, 0-1, swings again on the first pitch, drives one deep to center field where it is caught. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Jose Quintana in the 5th. Giants bats not doing much now. Quintana looking for that last out. Deals right in there with the slow arcing curveball to Tyler Fitzgerald. Strike one. Tyler Fitzgerald had a broken bat single to right last time. He looks at another pitch which catches the corner. That's 0-2 quickly to Tyler Fitzgerald. 2 down, bottom of the fifth. He steps out of the backs. Quintana deals way outside. 1-2 to Tyler Fitzgerald. Jose Quintana, high fastball, four-seamer. Fitzgerald fights it off. It's 1-2. Jose Quintana, 15 pitches in the first, 15 in the second, 25 in the third, 8 in the fourth, and now only 7 pitches here in the fifth inning. Tyler chips away, stays alive on a changeup that was outside. So we could say Jose Quintana found his command tonight. And he has maintained it. He's 1 strike away from being in a position to win this game where the Brewers lead 3-1. And there it is, the strikeout on that same changeup in the lower left corner. Command pitch by Jose Quintana. The Brewers lead 3-1, and we go to the 6th. Hey, Justin, I think I'm going to call this, dude. You're the only viewer. And I wasn't really planning to call the whole game. I just wanted to see how this worked. And I wanted to hear it back. So I have an idea how my mic is working and what we're getting, whether the music is too loud, whether it's necessary at all, etc. This is Giants Baseball Corner. It can be found at giantsbaseballcorner.com. I am your host, MTK. And I guess that's it for today. The Giants are behind 3-1. I'm not doing the whole game. But first 5 innings. Pretty cool. Thank you, Justin. It shows you're still here, but I don't know if you've gone or not, but thank you for being a viewer today. It's nice to have a little company here in Giants Baseball Corner. I am covering every game this year in texts, some deeper than others. And on Monday mornings, I'm doing a report. I might be doing other reports. But Monday mornings, I'll be doing the Giants Baseball Corner Monday morning report, which is kind of a review of what happened in the last week. And I will be preparing with scorecards and everything for a game and doing a live game one of these times. I think that would be fun, actually, to call a game, meaning I would have everything in front of me and you wouldn't have so much dead air and me talking about things that aren't related to the circumstances. I'm trying to let it get to an hour and a half, which is in 2 minutes. So, Justin, I guess you've gone. I don't know who the one viewer is. Thank you for hanging around. There's a pitch from Jordan Hicks that is... Oh, what a play almost. He's safe. Jordan Hicks, another soft dribbler up the infield. This time the play is made by Adames, who spins, I believe, to try to throw the ball. And it is not in time. Runner on. That's not good. Leadoff runner on in the top of the 6th for the Milwaukee Brewers. These dribblers up the middle have had less success because it doesn't seem like, guys, the communication in the infield is not there yet. That's what I think is going on. So we need to work on communication in the infield between Tyler, Willie, and Matt. Hicks deals 1-1 to Capra. Vinny Capra is not having a great year. He's got an 091 average, 1 home run, 3 ribbies. He's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. He looks at a pitch, swings, foul out of play. It's 1-1 to 1-2 to Vinny Capra. We're a minute and a half away from a 1 hour and 30-minute broadcast, so I'm going to stop. Runner on, 1-2 count. Jordan Hicks deals outside. Did he go? He did not go on the check swing. It's 2-2 to Vinny Capra. The Giants trail 3-1 in the top of the 6th. Brewers have nobody out and 1 on. Hicks misses. It's a full count. 3-2 to Vinny Capra. And 51 seconds to the end of this broadcast. Hicks deals. Okay, this could be a double play ball. No, they get one. Again, these are all like dribblers to the infield, ground balls to the infield, and we're not getting crisp double plays. We're not getting, there's something we need to work on our infield. Our infield is all good players who have not learned, I don't think, to communicate exactly the way we want yet. The hum of it is what's missing. So we want that. We want to get that hum of it going. Okay, this is going to be it. This is the end of the first attempt at, having a live game on and live action in the corner. I was your host, MTK. I hope you had a good stay, Justin. Bye.